How to request a credit limit increase. Banks and credit card companies usually provide simple ways for customers to apply for a credit limit increase. Typically, a customer only has to fill out a form or make a phone call to request a higher limit. It is possible, however, to be denied for a credit limit increase. So besides the actual process of requesting the release, it is important to take the appropriate steps in order to be approved for that increase. Some cards cannot be increased during certain periods, such as the first 6 months that the card is active. There is almost always a waiting period that must be observed between increases. It is important to look over these constraints when first signing up for the card. These are not typically rules that can be worked around, and a credit limit increase will be impossible during any such period. Requesting a credit limit increase can usually be done on the phone, online, or in person. The best place to find the number or form used to make this request is in the customer service or help section of the company's website. If someone cannot find the exact number or website needed for the request, an employee at the bank's physical location will almost always be equipped to provide information about credit limit increases. With any method, there may be an instant decision, or the company may get back to you in several days. If the request is denied, an employee is usually made available to answer questions concerning the decision and to help plan ways to get approved later. Most banks already have access to the information they need to determine whether a customer will receive a requested credit limit increase, so it is usually not necessary to provide additional documents. In some cases, the person may be asked to provide documentation of current income, employee, or even rent payments. A credit check may be performed to determine whether an increase is warranted. It is also a good idea to settle on the specific amount of money desired in the increase, as this information may be part of the request process. The best overall strategy to ensure that the credit limit increase is approved is to use the card responsibly. This usually means simply using the card consistently and paying it off every month. Some people hold that merely making the minimum payments regularly and sometimes paying the entire debt off can be a better strategy, as this shows an ability to recover from debt, but this can end up being expensive due to interest payments. Ideally, a person should simply show the credit card company through action that he or she understands debt and will be capable of handling the increased credit. The company may even elect to give a responsible user an increase without being asked, which saves users the trouble of requesting a credit limit increase altogether.